I'm gonna ask this question again, but you don't have to restart yours or anything. So what else are you into besides like YouTube, like H3 Productions? Like, what are your other interests?
On YouTube or just like in general?
Just in life.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if there's particular channels you like, that's cool too.
Let's see. I guess we'll start with YouTube. Just pretty much into like the dank shit that's really popular, like Filthy Frank, Video Game Donkey.
Yeah. I just found Video Game Donkey.
Oh my god,
he's surprisingly really funny. I didn't
all
know
this shit is gold. Like
ago.
no matter what, like he releases a new video, I'm just like, oh my god, it's great, and that's pretty great for like I don't know how many subscribers he has.
I think he's got a couple million now.
Yeah, 3 million, and like that's pretty impressive for a channel that's that big because it's like, I feel like when channels get big to a point, they just kind of like stop making good videos. And they're just trying to pull in revenue at that point.
I feel like H3 has actually done that a little bit too.
Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed because like I don't know, I came into the channel like, was it summer 2014, 2015? I think it was summer 2015. I was like depressed as fuck, and then I'm seeing these videos of this dude just like pound around in Israel and shit, and like. Just having time in his life, and I think at that point, when I really got into the channel, he had just moved to Santa Cruz, I think, or like moved back to Santa Cruz from Israel.
Yeah, when they started out, they seemed like so anti-establishment and like countercultural.
Yeah,
but now they do a lot of like kind of like mainstream things. Like I still like most of their content, but they do have some where it's like they're just kind of like having to dial it in. But when you start making videos on a weekly basis, and I think when you get a bigger audience, you have to be like more careful what you're saying. Like, have you seen the private videos I posted from the channel?
Private videos?
Well, he's got private videos where he was saying the N-word. He was saying like the N-word a bunch in his old videos.
It was such a shit show. He's just in his boxes and shit in an apartment. Like that's fucking awesome. I love that.
Yeah, and I think those early videos came from like a really authentic place, you know. And I don't think he was totally expecting it. Maybe he was, but it didn't seem like he was doing it for the attention because he probably didn't have that big of an audience. But I don't know. I mean, how long can you keep doing the same kind of content? Like if there's still like YouTube pranks are dead, and that was like a huge thing they were calling out to begin with. And
I think that's what really made them big.
They've done a good job trying to change their content, but they're just not consistent these days. Yeah. It's like so here and there. I like their Israel vlogs they just did though. They're pretty good.
I still need to watch those. It's like really hard to keep up. Like if a channel starts like uploading on like a week, like almost daily basis, I kind of get overwhelmed, like can't watch it. It's kind of weird.
The opposite. like when Casey Neistat stopped vlogging, do you know him?
I only heard about him through like that fucking scandal, or I don't even. I think scandal is like the petty drama, like the Hillary Clinton video. That's the only thing. I think
Hillary Clinton. I will be voting for Hillary Clinton. Some of her politics are outdated, but I'm going to vote for her because she's not a psychomaniac, pretty much. And then he sold his app to CNN, too.
Oh, God.
His social media app. But anyways, I really liked his daily vlogs, and when he stopped vlogging, like, I used to start my morning every day watching his vlogs, and it got me so motivated to, like, make YouTube videos and just try to like do more with my life.
Yeah.
And when he stopped, I was kind of depressed, and now it's like, I get sucked into these YouTube loops where I just add so many things to these playlists, like watch later, and then I'm like, I don't have time to do all this shit. Plus, I listen to podcasts and I play video games. Like, I need to get a life and like start making my own shit. Like, I don't know. I just get a little like obsessive with YouTube. So that's kind of like where most of my life goes towards actually watching things rather than creating them.
Yeah. I feel it, dude. But I forgot what tangent I was on. Kind of shit I'm into. Oh, yeah, just like a lot of niche channels. Like, you heard Justin Krzyzikis?
No, what does he do?
So, I don't know if you ever heard of the Potion Seller video.
Nope.
It's like a YouTube classic, practically. Like, if you look at Potion Seller, it has like a couple million views. But he has all these videos where, like, he takes like the photo booth like visualizer thing with your face, and like you like and he makes he like makes little monologues from it because he's a playwright.
Okay.
And like he'll create a character from it, and like because I'm really involved in theater and stuff, so I'm like, this guy's fucking hilarious. Like if you like look at his first video, it's just like he makes himself look like kind of this old Jewish man, and he's like talking about how his wife is dead, and it's just like Oscar-worthy performance. It is. Is
that the potion seller one?
Yeah, like the channel.
Just his first video in general.
Oh, his first video is Dolores. But if you look,
what video were you talking about when you were describing it? That old Jewish man.
Oh, that's his first video. It's called Dolores.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
it looks like all of his videos are done in photo booth. That's actually really inspiring, considering that's what I've been using mostly.
Yeah.
And I've made a bunch of videos like this recently. Probably not nearly as good, but I deleted them because I was so embarrassed afterwards.
Oh, really?
But I've been posting these videos like with a little tagline saying this video will self-destruct, and then like a day or two later I delete it.
Yeah.
But I save it on the hard drive.
Oh, that's good.
Maybe I'll make a compilation someday.
Yeah.
But he's got a lot of videos here.
Yeah, he made the most recent ones are he made like an album, whereas he made all these weird fucking songs. They're kind of like Tim and Eric-y a little bit. They kind of crack me up though. But if I were to suggest like a couple of videos, definitely watch Potion Seller.
Okay, that's his most popular video.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, Dolores. That's a good one. A lot of them are just fucking amazing. If you ever have time, just like look this up.
Yeah, he's a smaller channel, but that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Being able to do this kind of thing with just photo booth. You know who I recently discovered? Have you heard of Vincent Cyr? CYR?
No.
Well, he was on the Hot Wet Soup podcast. I just listened to the episode today, and he's kind of involved in the commentary community, but he's not really a commentary channel. He just kind of does like comedy sketch kind of things and like acting.
Yeah.
So he does his videos are actually like really well shot, but he's actually an actor living in LA, and he has a level of quality and this sort of like awareness out of like the whole community and stuff.
Yeah.
But he does some really funny videos. If you just put in like CYR and look it up. I just discovered him recently because he was on the Hot Wet Soup podcast, and he was on Tommy C's podcast, who was formerly on the Baited podcast. So I'm really into podcasts. You can tell.
So, is his first video that comes up on his channel reaction videos or cancer?
He has two channels. One says I'm CYR, and one is CYR.
Oh, okay.
I think it's pronounced Sear.
Okay, because Vincent CYR or Sear with like the barcode on the.
Yeah, I think he's got a barcode that he uses for his channel. I don't know which one's his main channel because I just started watching them, but both of them have over 400,000 subs.
Yeah.
And I think he's probably going to start getting bigger soon.
That's pretty awesome, man. I have to save this.
I guess he used to live with Onision. Do you know who that is?
Oh, fuck.
And so I guess he had a bit of a falling out with Onision, so he made a couple videos, kind of like, he made like a rap video, I guess in a few minutes, like a diss track that he just kind of freestyled. But he didn't like expose any private information. He was like, I just used public information because I'm not the kind of person to call someone out on stuff. But I'm trying to find
I probably want to kill myself. I live with that dude.
You should watch one called his video on CYR. Yeah. It's called Prank Calling YouTubers. It starts out and you think it's going to be like a prank call video, but it turns out to not be a prank call video at all, really. So I don't know. I think that one's a good example of the kind of quality he puts into it and how his acting skills come through. Okay. Like you said, you're an actor? That seems like YouTube would be right up your alley then.
Yeah, kind of. I've done a lot of plays. I've done one film thing, and it was like a lawyer training video for the Ohio Supreme Court.
That'd be good to react to, right?
What's up?
That'd be a good video to react to then, right? Like the
I don't think I have access
guy.
to it. When I signed the thing, they're like, "Yeah, you'll like never see this." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Oh, so it's locked away in a courtroom somewhere.
It was for like people with training for to be a guardian ad litem, which is like a lawyer that like looks at family cases and like will decide what's best for like a minor or a child or like whatever the family's involved, and like they kind of look at everybody. I played like some high school senior who had some heroin problems in the past or some shit.
Wow.
It's pretty good. Did in like just one take for each camera shot. So
it's actually kind of cool. Do you have like a portfolio, or is that kind of the only thing you've done so far?
I have a resume of like stage plays I've done, but this was like most of them are at my university, like a house state or just like a community theater I've worked with in the past. It's called the Columbus Civic Theater.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool though, man. You want to do like theater when you graduate?
So I was originally majoring in a theater major. Then shit kind of happened with that. Took a gap year. And it's sort of, when I went back, it was like all the class, I don't know what's going on in the program or just like how it worked, but all the classes were like conflicting with each other all at 9 in the morning. And I was like, oh, fuck this. I'm just going to change my major. At that point I had already been minoring in psychology. And so I just changed it, but I haven't really decided yet what I would like want to do as a career. Cause like, I think originally I want to be a voice actor.
That's normal, though. I mean, so few people. I mean, I feel like it's such a gift if you actually know what you want to do. Like, I had no idea, so I just like took what I was like. Okay, business. That seems like it will be something that can get me a job someday. Right. Pretty much.
I pretty much want to work in the entertainment business at least, so I don't have to do what, like you said earlier, like a 9-to-5 job.
I can't do it, man. I just can't do these fake relationships and fake smiles and everybody walking on eggshells. I'm too much of a. I'm too honest. Some people might call me an asshole.
Right.
I don't think I'm an asshole, but I just don't filter myself very well.
Yeah.
So I can't, and plus getting up early in the morning and
fuck that, dude.
having a boss and the stress of it, I'd rather stress myself out.
Right. Yeah, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I've thought about like moving to LA probably after I graduate, or try to do something out there, like at least with film or like voice acting. Like I would love to do voice acting, like hardcore. That'd probably like, it's probably one of my ultimate aspirations.
That
like
a great job, because you don't actually have to be on camera or anything.
Right. I mean, like I can do camera and like that's fine, but like I don't know. Just because my voice is kind of unique, and I've always grown up playing video games and shit. So like if I were to do voice acting for video games and cartoons, like that would be fucking awesome. That's like a childhood dream come true.
Yeah, you do have like a solid radio voice. It's not like super deep or anything. Right. It definitely sounds.
Oh, thanks, man.
Like a masculine voice.
Yeah.
I don't know how to put it. That's not weird sounding, but yeah, you have a good voice.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's.
I've actually been doing some voice like tutorial kind of things on YouTube recently, where they try to help you with your diction and pronunciation, and there's some really weird videos where these guys are going like, okay, repeat after me, gug 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 gug, wobby wobby wobby. Like,
did you Linkletter?
I don't know who it was. It was like some fat, kind of chubby guy with a beard, and he was maybe reddish hair.
I know, because I did a movement and voice class, and there's voice theorists, and like so chances are you're probably doing like a Linkletter exercise, where it's like it involves touch of breath, where you like kind of find the center of your speaking voice within your diaphragm or some shit. But then like you also do those weird kind of goofy exercises where you sound like a complete goblin.
Yeah, this one I was doing it. They were saying like the sounds they start with are in the front of the mouth, and then they gradually move to the back of the mouth, which is when you're doing the g g g g. But there's all these rhythmic patterns, and they were talking about trying to loosen your lips up. So I don't know. There's actually. I was thinking about doing a video of just me like trying to follow along to this stuff, but half the videos I think of I never end up making.
That would actually be pretty cool. Because like it is kind of a weird thing to do when you're on your own. Like I live in a single like dorm right now, so like I can do it just fine, like without being embarrassed. But like sometimes if you go, I've heard if like you go to like auditions in like New York or something, a stage play, you'll see actors doing that shit. Like it looks like an insane asylum because everyone's just like fucking.
Singers do that kind of thing too, but what my problem has been, like I said, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, and I sit in my room on my computer pretty much all day, most of the day. So I don't use my voice enough. So I've been recording all these videos. Like I'll turn on photo booth, record myself talking for 20, 30 minutes or more. And then I just end up deleting it, but I just record it to kind of get comfortable on camera. Yeah. And also just so I'm like talking, because it's almost like a form of therapy when you can turn the computer on, record yourself.
That's pretty cool.
There's nothing coming back to you. I think a lot of therapy, like having a therapist, like you already know the things you got to do to improve your life if you think about it. But just being able to like tell all that stuff without any sort of filter on yourself. Yeah. A computer might even be better because there's certain things I wouldn't tell my therapist when I was going to therapy years ago that I'd have no problem telling my computer because I know it's not going to go anywhere. Yeah. But something about when you speak something, it kind of gives you a different perspective on it. Like when you write in a journal or something, helps you get outside of it a little bit.
Oh, like a video journal kind of shit?
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. I have like this whole file like of gigabytes worth of videos I just have the file called never uploaded / deleted. Yeah. And it's just stuff I've recorded that I don't ever plan on uploading, but maybe someday I'll do like a compilation video of like these weird things.
I feel like my recording volume, like every time I talk, like the bars just go insanely up. So I don't know if my audio will come out well at all.
Well, it's just a test, like I said. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I might upload this on the channel as like interview with FunkyMark or something. FunkyMark interview.
I actually do have a YouTube channel with the original name, so I've had it saved. So like when I feel like if I start making shit, I'll actually have a original name of the YouTube channel. It'd be fucking dope. Yeah, dude.
Well, if you do, I don't know if. Like, there's one other person that said they're interested in doing this that I've been talking to on Twitter. He's also in his 20s. Are you 23?
Yeah.
So this other guy is like 20-something also, but like every time I've tried to contact General Luck, he's been a little bit flaky. Oh, God. So we might end up having to get someone else. It just depends if he follows through, because he can only record on weekends, too, which kind of is limiting. And I'm not really trying to have like a set schedule or anything like that, but I just want it to be a thing where like I enjoy talking to someone else and just enjoy having a conversation. At the same time, I can make content and maybe, tell my viewers something about myself and whoever's else on the show.
Yeah. Oh, I totally get you, man.
Like, did you see the interview I posted with Disaster Piece recently?
No, I always save that shit for later and like get around to it eventually.
Because I was so nervous about interviewing. I reached out to him on Twitter. He said he would do it, and then I was just, like, I researched it for 2 weeks, and then the moment came, and I was so stressed out because I admired this guy so much, but I had no idea what I was doing. But it was a real learning experience for me, so...
Did you have, like, a structured interview set, or, like, actual questions
like, I wrote everything
and...
down, and I kind of sticked to my script to a fault, almost. Yeah. Because some of the questions I just kind of threw out there didn't really flow with it. Okay. But I think in the future, I'll especially if I keep doing this kind of thing and talking to other people, it should get easier.
Yeah. I'm no reporter or a journalist, but that's probably my only... If I had a gut feeling about it, I'd say I'd just have, like, a set talking pieces to ask and, like... right. And probably just be like, this guy is a human being, same as me, is not, like, any better than you, and in some ways, like, So like, don't take it too seriously, but like, you know, just talk, like, collaborate with them on, like, ask them about their art or what they do, and, you know, like.
Yeah, well, the thing about this interview, like, this guy Rich Vreeland, he goes by Disaster Piece. He's super friendly, like the most humble guy, so like down to earth and just kind of a sweetheart in a way.
Yeah.
So he was like really patient with me before the interview. He said, "Don't worry about it. Don't be stressed out. It's all good." And at the end, he said, "You did a really good job, and I appreciate that you took the time to research it." And
hell yeah, dude.
But I was still so nervous. It was just I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say, but it was just, I guess, it was such a shock that someone that is as successful as him would sit down with like a nobody like me and talk about stuff.
That's pretty fucking cool, man. And you said he was on like Stranger Things or like.
He actually turned down Stranger Things, and he works on a lot of projects. If you go to his website, or his Bandcamp, disasterpiece.bandcamp, he's got like 40 through 50 projects there that he's worked on. Tons of like awesome video games like Hyper Light Drifter, Fez. He did the soundtrack for the movie It Follows. So he's very, very accomplished. He just moved out to L.A., and if you're an artist in L.A., you've got to have some money or you're living in the slums.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's my one concern about going out of L.A., because, like, housing is so fucking expensive. Like, rent is unbelievable down there.
This has been a recurring sign that the universe has been sending me lately, although I don't want to sound like a new age person.
Right.
But it's just like, if you want to be successful in life or any art form, you just got to like have this point where you just jump off that cliff and dive into it, and then let other things figure themselves out. Like, have faith to the point that you eliminate that doubt, and then that things just kind of intuitively come to you more naturally. It's like when you first start doing something, like playing an instrument or something, it's difficult, but then as you get used to it, it's like it becomes second nature almost.
Right.
And you get into this sort of flow state, and I feel like with any sort of craft, the more you practice something, the quicker that you're able to re-enter into that flow state. Whereas when you're a beginner on a guitar, maybe you need like 6 hours to get into a place where you're like, I'm really flowing, or you need several months to get into it.
Yeah.
But then if you're like a master guitarist, you pick up the guitar and like instantly, or after a few moments, you're back in that zone that took all that time to get into, you know?
Pretty interesting you mentioned flow state, man. It was good terminology.
But flow states are very interesting. It's an underrated thing. I don't think people talk about it enough. But with doing anything, like even from the time we started this conversation, I feel like there's more of a flow now than there was 30 or 40 minutes ago.
Right. Is it right if I take a break real quick? I need a little parched.
Yeah.
Me get some water. All right, I'll be right back.
You want to end the call or keep it rolling?
I'll keep it rolling. I'm not sure if I should like stop the recording now, though.
Let's just stop it for now.
Okay, cool. I'll stop the recording.
Okay, cool. Just call me back.